Okay. God. I'm gonna be honest, I did not feel like playing Sims today. But all the games I wanted to play, um I don't know. It's like I wanted to play Skyrim, but I haven't touched that in a while. And I wanted to go through my mods, which ended up with me seeing all these new mods that were out and like wanting to restart, um just get like a fresh, like fresh mods. But usually that means it just takes a while. I'll say that it takes a while. um uh, and then after I was like, okay, I might have made a mistake, and this is gonna be it's gonna be a little bit too much. I was gonna play House Flipper, but for some reason, it seems like every time they update that game, something happens to it for a little while where it just becomes really just not good to play. I don't know if anybody else experiences this. Let's see. Do that. One more. Do that. Okay. But yeah, it was like it didn't feel laggy when I was playing it. It felt like normally I would move faster in it. Bed. Wait a little bit. That. Oh, thank you for the follow, Ukamaru. Do I like that? Do I enjoy this? Not really. I think that's okay. Although this, I feel like this needs to be bigger. Oh, come on. Let me do this. Alright, there we go. That should be slightly bigger. I don't know if I want to do that yet, so... Alright, so here is the bottom of the thing. So just to give a little context, that kitchen will be right here. That's not the kitchen door. Kitchen will be right here. Hallway. And then master bedroom. Oh, this is the bathroom, the entrance bathroom. And then one of these is a closet, and one of these is going to be the bathroom. Okay. Now, upstairs. Do. I think I'm gonna go for a pure industrial look here. I think that'd look neat. I also did check, I did go through settings and I found like there's like an OBS analyzer you can do. So I did that. Unfortunately, that didn't give me anything. I mean, it gave me like a few like suggestions to deal with that issue with some people not being able to see my stream. But it's one of those, at the end of the day, it still didn't like help. Unfortunately. Well, I mean, it might have, but I don't know. I kind of think that it's just like, I don't think it's on my end how some people can't see my stream. Because other people can. And I don't know what else to do about it, to be honest. Ooh, should I? I think I'm going to. Let's do right here. And there we go. Okay. I want to make this a deck. A fun little deck. Oh, right. So this is basically gonna be a 2-bedroom house. We have like the main living quarters, bathroom, master bedroom stuff. And then we have like kind of like the messy, you know, have fun area, and then like the kid bedroom, I guess. And I probably won't keep it on. This is just a temp location. Now, if it was up to me, I would probably move everything up 1 story, but that would just be a lot of wasted room at the bottom for one thing I want to do, and it's just not worth it, unfortunately. So, okay, this is... It's gonna be a little weird, but let's just try to go with it. And hopefully it doesn't work and just get rid of it. Okay, so we have that. And then how am I going to do this part though? I guess I can just do this. Okay. There's that. All right. Let me build a ceiling for there. So everything needs a ceiling. At this point. One, two, three. Let's try that. Okay. Nope. All right. So you have that right there. Okay. Let's fix that. Just make it see. Why isn't there a... Oh, that's that one part. Okay. Fix that real quick. Okay. So we have that right there. And then... I think... Let's do... You... Get you up one, so you should be... Oh. And then... I think take one more. Alright. Alright, so on the glass is going to be a little weird, but it's not like we can do anything about it. Alright, so there's that. And then I guess I could, let me see, I could do, if I can, I hate when I do that. That is, oh, that's so annoying to me. I want to hit the arrow, but for some reason I just don't. It's like, no, you know what to do. Oh. Alright, so you... Okay. So bring you here. Then I... Ooh, what is that? All right. I don't particularly care for the lines. I wish we did not have those, but I don't really have. I mean, they just have to kind of be there, unfortunately. So I think let me do that. All right. So I wish I could. I wish I can get rid of this wall right here, but because it connects. It's like it's a part of like this. Cause I want all this to be open. But you know, you can't. You have to set your expectations low with this game. All right, so there we go. We're gonna have the pool right there. Now you see, if I wanted to, I would raise everything up one floor, and then I would make the pool glass, so you could see out. You could see out, but this already it looks a little crazy to begin with. And we need to learn how to, what's the word? Not, you know, just don't. Okay. That doesn't look too bad. For some reason, you cannot, you can't eyedropper the trim on, at least I can. I don't know if any other people can. I've never been able to. We will use, ooh, not that one. Oh, maybe, let's see. Alright, that doesn't look too bad, right? I don't think. Maybe? I don't know. Although I think I'm gonna get rid of that one. I'm going to extend that one out a little bit. Then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Okay. Let's see. How bad is this gonna clip? It does clip, but not enough to do any harm. Just have to do that. Alright, I don't think. Yeah, that wouldn't bother me that much. And plus, when you're playing it, you won't see. You won't see that. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's. There we go. Okay, that's gonna be where the staircase goes. Okay, so here is the house so far. Do I really want to? It'll take a little bit of time, but it's like, do I want to? I think so. All right. So I am going to basically just redo everything I just said. Move lot. I'll move you right here. Because ultimately, this isn't going to affect much. Well, I mean, I guess the terrain when I have to manipulate it, right? But yeah, I don't know, I wanted to play something different today, but just wasn't in the cards. Ooh, interesting. I wonder why. It's like that. Did I know I put stairs. I put a thing there. All right. And then here, just gonna have to. Do all this. So basically we have this big empty area. I might have to... Jesus Christ. Okay. 1, 2... 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3. Alright, that should be... yeah, okay. Wait, you can't see the stream now either? Can you hear me? Also, hi, Rakono. Okay, let me see. This is pissing me off. Why is this? Ugh. Okay, I don't know anymore. Okay, all right. Okay. What about now? And you guys can't hear anything either? Okay, so you guys can hear me. Okay. I don't know. I have no idea. Because oh wait, so you can see everything now? See in here, I guess, whatever. Cause I just noticed I had okay, cause I just noticed I had display capture and game capture on at the same time. Which I guess I forgot to switch one off. Alright, so basically, how long have I've been streaming for about like what, like 26 minutes without any. But that's weird because the first time I started, I looked on my on the mobile on my phone and I could see my stream just fine. I don't know, but as long as you guys could see it. Can't see it now. Yeah. And like earlier today, I was looking up solutions because one of my friends has trouble seeing the stream. Like it just doesn't work for them for some reason. And so I was trying to figure out what I could do to fix that. The fuck? And I looked up all this stuff because, you know, like sometimes if you look up, you know, like if you look at like super specific things, it doesn't always help. Like I looked up some people can see my or can hear my stream but can't see it, and I just get a bunch of like, oh, how to fix your audio, and it's like I don't need my audio fixed. I just need to figure out why some people can't see my stream what other people can. And so I looked into it, and like there's a thing you could use that's like OBS Analyzer, and the only oh, sorry about that. I thought I had to sneeze. And the only thing it told me about that was make sure you run OBS in Administrator, which I was like, okay, whatever. And then something about Windows 10, but I don't know. So. Oh, hi, God, I'm gonna butcher your name. Oh God. Ugh. Me trying to fix that issue just melted my brain. Christ. Yeah, but I looked it up and I was like, oh, make sure your bitrate is correct. and it was like, go to this website to see what bitrate you could use, and it's like, I think the max for Twitch is around 9,000, but I looked in that bitrate calculator thing, and they're like, oh, you can stream up to like 60,000 bitrate. I'm like, I don't think that's correct. So I don't know anymore. I'm kind of just throwing spaghetti at the wall right now, and hoping people can see and hear whatever this is. Which originally, I wanted to play Skyrim, but I made a fatal mistake with that. I looked into my mods, and I was like, oh, I want to get more mods, and delete my old mods. And I thought I could do that within the time frame of 5 hours. And you don't go through like 5,000 pages of mods in 5 hours. But yeah, I think, and then I wanted to play another game, but that game was just lagging too much. But yeah, so how is everybody doing? How are you doing, DXB Zargos? I think, right? Sorry, I had to get my the small rant out before I did anything else. Jack, what I think I asked you this before. What time it is? What time is it for you right now? It's late. It's pretty late, right? Oh, okay. It's this little hole right there. Okay. So yeah, so eventually, when I get the ability, I guess you can call it, we will be playing some Skyrim. And in fact, I do have I don't have the remaster for Oblivion yet. I do. I can bring that over like this. Okay. And then like you. Or ooh. I have an idea. Mr. Krabs, I have an idea. I do have all of the Elder Scrolls right now. So I guess we could try and play, I could try and play like Arena. I did attempt to play that myself a little while ago just to see, you know. But my brain could not process. Oh, that does not look good at all. Never mind. Let's keep it like that. Oh, okay. Okay, so the afternoon for you. Okay. Oh, that's weird. You know what? Hold on. Let's do that. And then... Does that fix it? What is it? Do that. And... Get rid of all this. Okay, so this is what we're this is this. Yeah. Let me actually think. Do need some room to do landscaping. Okay, so here's the front door. We will worry about this in a minute. Then we have the living room, a bathroom. One of these is going to be a bathroom, one of these is going to be a closet. The master bedroom, a hallway. Look how fun. Kitchen, upstairs, a loft area, which it's going to be something. I don't know. Another bedroom, another bathroom. This is a pretty nice bathroom. Jesus, that's actually pretty big. I don't know. I don't know. A deck. Down here, we have a pool with glass. You can see. How fun. Okay, that's pretty much it. And then down here is absolutely nothing. I don't know what to do with this. This is not going to be used. But there we go. All right. I think do like that. All right, so time to do this, I guess. Actually, nope. Hold on. What is this? Okay. I'm gonna have to do some. Oh shit, not that. That's another thing. You would think after all this time, they would just let us, because you see, it's like, why is that like that? But it has to be like that. For some, I don't know. Actually, no, it doesn't need to be like that at all. It's just, that's ruining everything. Alright, so be like that. I mean, I could put bushes to hide it, but that's not fun. You know? It's like, I shouldn't have to do that for this. It does make me wonder though. Let me check something. So we do that. And then like that. Okay. Yeah, see, that doesn't work, so. So there's just more stuff for me to do. Alright, so there we go. Okay. Then we're going to smooth the hell out of this. Well, as best as we can, I guess. Oh god, what happened? One quick second. What does that mean? I don't know. I hate doing terrain so much. Should just kept the I should have kept the original. Oh, okay. So let's see. Okay, so this could work. Not to put just shit here. But let me try. Is that? If I remember correctly, I think I told my parents, or I told them, and they were just like, okay. Like, there was anything, you know, like, big about it. Which I guess that's like that's kind of what you want. Am I insane? I think I'm going insane. Nope. It's very weird to me. So this, I know it looks weird. So these two are the same thing, just one has lights in them. But they are like so far away from each other. They should be right next to each other. Okay, so you there. I am and you can go right here. Okay, maybe not. Hold on. Right there. Because how'd that look? Okay, that doesn't look too bad. That hides things. How much are these? All right, because okay. That does not look too bad whatsoever. Could have gone a lot worse. And luckily, I don't have to do all of it. I can just I just have to do the end parts, which is nice. I will say the only thing that I think that okay, never mind. I might have to stupid goddamn gap. God damn it. One thing I did when I was a young fur that I do regret is I wanted to be cool, and does that work? Just... Now, why is everything so fucking high up now? God damn it. And this was like, you know, at the time when, what's it called? You know, people still use Facebook. So I used to have like just random furry art as my profile. My favorite artist to use was, Aaron, if you know who that is. Aaron. Which, as a teenager, I should not have been looking up that art. I'll just say that. But I did. And I would crop that art very poorly. Because, I don't know. And I would get in trouble for it. I hate this. Everything sucks. Alright, same layout, just none of the other stuff. So at least we're not starting off totally over. I like the layout, it's just all the other stuff was not. I don't know what I was trying to do there. Okay. So you... It's gonna be the kitchen. Let's do right there. Bring this over here. Okay. It'll be a small entryway. So that'll be the entryway. And we have a very small bathroom, but you know, it's just a bathroom. And then, let's see. Hallway. And all right. So just lay it out. Kitchen. Room. Front door. Hallway right there. This is gonna be the master. Oh, that's a good size. So master bedroom. Okay, master bedroom. This is gonna be the closet. A little fancy closet right there. Maybe not that exactly, but you know. Then the master bathroom, and of course this is just the half bath right there. All right. It's right here. Yeah, I didn't look. Shit. There we go. Okay. There we go. I think. I guess but I don't want to make this a full, like, I don't want it to be a full just like rank like box. So I need a little something here. Let me see. I'll put you here. Okay, so can I? Oh, can I do two? So bedroom. Let's do bathroom right here. Give them that the bathroom, and then let me see. I think that will be their closet. Okay. And I guess this part just isn't going to be used. Or I could... Let's see. 180. Okay, I might make they might have a bigger thing. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna have a bigger closet. Okay. Okay, and now ooh, that's actually perfect. Okay. So do that. Okay. Ooh, God. Okay. All right. All right. Hmm. Do I like that? What's I like that one better. Okay. Okay, this is looking interesting, to say the least. Do that. Oh man, I hate when it does that. All right. Let's get rid of you. Then yeah, I definitely wish we had like versions of like all the werewolf stuff but without the rust. Now, where's that one I used the other day that I liked? Was it that? No, I don't think it was that one. I don't. Was it? I know it was a square one. Oh, I guess I could use this. Oh yeah, I can use that one. That's fine. And do that. Over that right there too. All right, so make you That's gonna be a little weird, but whatever. There we go. Okay. Can I? I know I can make some of them shorter. Can I make this shorter? No, okay. Can I not? Oh, because that's a roof. God damn it. I might just get rid of those things altogether. Alright. How beautiful. And then... Sorry I'm not talking too much. I'm just kind of focusing right now. Also, just nothing exciting happened today. Which is normally every day. Oh. No, yeah, you're fine. Don't worry about it. I don't know if I would call that self-promotion, to be honest. Okay, I have an idea. But it requires me using a completely different window than everything else. God, I hate that. Because this window, you can actually, you can, like, escape out of, but it doesn't matter because you can't. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Maybe right there. Oh, okay, okay. Can I... How's that look? Alright, not too bad. Yeah, you know, it does depend. Kind of like, you know, if I've seen on other stream people, I'm be like, okay, I just want to stop in before I started streaming. I think that's okay in some circumstances. It obviously it just depends on the streamer and what they think is okay. Oh, I guess you didn't catch it right away, and they caught it before you did. I'd say it is like, you know, it's one thing to go into somebody's stream and you watch him and you make like a slip up or something, or you make like a joke that other people are making, but you probably, maybe you just haven't been there long enough to make that joke, you know what I mean? Oh, so they put you in a hot seat. Okay. But it's like it's another thing entirely when somebody goes into your stream just to be like an asshole. Like the other day I was playing, oh Jesus, you know, I was playing Tony Hawk, which I was actually having fun doing for once on stream, because usually I get too mad at that game. But I was playing that, and somebody I watch, right, I mentioned them before, Andy THPS. I watch his streams a lot, and he's been playing a lot of the 3 and 4 remake, which it's not good. A game that works, yes, it works fine. Is it a good remake or an homage? No. And people would come in there and start complaining. Hold on. Sorry, I think I'm getting sick. People would start complaining. Now you have to remember, Andy. Oh, yeah, remember, Andy. He worked on some of the games before. He did not work on 3 and 4, so he has no say in everything. But he's the closest people have to complain to, so they complain to him. Kind of like the same thing with Drag Race, how people will attack the queens off the judges' decisions because they can't really go after the judges. The queens are the people who like interact with the fans, so it's like, well, you're the closest thing that might answer back to me, so I'm gonna go after you. But anyway, people would come into Andy's stream and be so upset that in a Tony Hawk game, there would be like pride flags or whatever. And they're like, I can't believe they're selling us this woke BS. And it would be about like a pride flag in San Francisco, in the San Francisco level. Like, San Francisco. And like it's like a tiny little flag on the side of a building. And like that's when the streamer should be like, you know, that's something to call out. But, you know, earnestly making a mistake, is that the word? I thought you say earnestly. I don't know if that's the right term. But like making a mistake and like just, you know, saying something or wording it wrong. Hopefully a streamer has enough common sense to like see, okay, they just said something wrong and not get all pissy about that stuff, because some people could be very insecure about that stuff. Like I think I said before, somebody told me about a streamer who you could not use other people's emotes in his chat or their chat. I don't know what, you know, what they identify as. Besides a little bitch. Oh. I want that there for some reason. Just in the air. Do I don't know if I like these. I mean, I'd rather use these kind because they're a little messy and I think they look nicer. But when it comes to like small areas like this, I can't do anything about that. They don't have a single version of it, unfortunately. Okay. Let's. I think this might be just a sitting area because there's not really any place to put a TV, to be honest. And then here, I might do like a TV up here. That's a little bit too big. Oh, that could... Wait. There we go. Okay. Looks something. One of these days, I have to go through the all of the doors and see which ones are like the tallest, because like you have this one, and then like see a little difference there, and then like I think, is there some smaller? I think that's actually pretty tall. I know there's some that are pretty small. I think. Whatever. Oh, fuck. Right there. Gonna have a door right here. Door right there. Door right there, and a door right there. I wish there was a little more room, but whatever. Okay. And then I guess just to get out of this spot, you have to go through this poor person's bathroom. Which isn't the best thing, but what are you gonna do? Nothing. I'm still trying to figure out what that one message means. Do I look like an ox? Especially everybody thinks I'm a different animal than what I'm supposed to be. Because so far I've gotten, I think a few people, maybe a few people have gotten bear right. But I've gotten cat somehow. I've gotten a goat, which I could kind of see with the horns. I'm not mad about an ox. I mean, that's one of the better guesses, I guess. Okay. Now, as long as it look like something. Huh. Okay, so we'll do a little bit of lighting, just so we can see a little bit better. Oh, goody goody gumdrops. Well, we'll see what happens. Stupid antivirus thing started. But on a good news, I need 4 more followers before I hit lucky number 50. Oh, that does probably help, doesn't it? I mean, like, if you... Okay, so if you didn't see the, that, would you still say bear? Or, like, would you think something else? Yeah... Oh, I could see Panther. I could see that. I think. But I'm not entirely sure if I guess there's some good and bad things about having a character that people can identify as a few different things. Give me 1 second. Just make sure. I need to fix something. I hope that fixed that. I guess it just also depends on, I don't know. I mean, it's hard for me to say, because whenever I created him, so it's like, it's kind of like, well, I see what I made. Is that the right color? That match? It does. So other people are like, oh no, I see this kind of character. I'm like, oh. And I have to like kind of like take a second look at it. Well, if you want to be like in the canon lore of everything, Viggatos does have, so he has a because species doesn't have to make sense, and I don't want it to make sense, because also I just want to have different species. His and also I say in non D&D lore, because that's different. In just furry universe lore, his dad is a bull. He has an older brother who is a Doberman, and he has a younger brother who is a hybrid of an Eastern dragon and a foo dog. And I really want art of that one, because I'm very interested to see what he looks like. Oh, and he also has a mom who is a rabbit. And he's supposed to have a sister, but I don't know what to make her. So this is just kind of like just non-existent right now. Is that right? No, that's not right. Is this right? No. Is that right? It is right. Yeah, okay. Alright, that's cute. That's pretty cute. I like that. The only person I can give an accurate description of what they look like. Do you at all watch One Piece? Or do you know who the character Carrot is? They can get through that, yeah, I think. Yeah. So Viggatos' mom is very similar to Carrot in her Sulong form. I wanted, like, I don't want to say creepy, because Carrot isn't creepy, but because they're all part demon, I don't have a name for her either, for his mom. But she's this very, like, very tall, like, slender, like, very, like, creepily slender kind of build with, like, long black hair. Like, I wanted her to have almost like an ethereal, otherworldly look to her. Yeah. And I think I did play with, at one point, having Viggatos and his family all, like, based on the 7 deadly sins. So I'd have to have more than 4? But Viggatos would be lust. And then I think his father would be wrath. The mom would be maybe I don't think not envy. His younger brother would be sloth, and his older brother would be pride. I actually like this. Oh, I should probably add. I'm gonna hate myself for saying this. I wish this was just like one thing over. Because I know they can get through this. It's just, to me, it looks so, like, tight. If I... Hello? What the fuck? What? Huh? But I think eventually I'll get everything sorted, and I'll have, like... I'll get art from all of them. And I'll actually have, like, an actual proper, like, family and backstory for Viggatos, finally. Which also means I have to find, because I know a lot of artists who can do the male body, but I don't normally look for artists who can do female bodies, which I'm pretty sure they can, but Viggatos right there is a pretty far cry from what I want his mom to look like. You know? I can't do the fucking thing right here. God damn it. Uh-huh. I just realized. Oh, can't. You can? I didn't know that. Oh, cool. Okay. Although, why can't I? Oh, that's weird. Okay, so these here. Let me show, because I didn't realize that. So these are the island pieces. This is the these are the end pieces for the island. So they're a little bit different sized. So if I want to put a thing here, I can't. It won't let me switch it to be on this side of the thing. But this one, I can do both sides. So can I? Hmm. You can see the difference. Yeah. Okay. Oh man. Okay. All right. So sync goes right there. All right. Not too bad. All right. Not too bad. Obviously, put that right there. I know there's a pack that gives you like a thing you can use, but I don't have that pack right now. Hmm. I'll test that out later. Now, if we want to, let's see. Let's see, what kind of things we need? Um, hmm. Okay, so we use this. We put it right here. That's the only way you can actually do that. So you can kind of edit. No, that's the right word. And so see, I was like, it only slots there for some reason. Okay. And right there. Oh, a little. There we go. Okay. I think that's all I want to put here. We will put trash can, I think, right here. Sorry for this person, I guess. Okay, so. Put everything I need here. Let me move you. So you do that. You, I think. I like that one better. Is that this? Wait, huh? No. You there? Oh, Jesus Christ. That is not what I thought that would be. That is about 5 sizes larger. Sure, why not? Spice rack. Cookbook. Maybe that one. Oh, wow. I think that's... Yeah, okay. Okay, so now we have to... Okay, so I think... I don't want to do too much, so I think... Get rid of you. I like this one better than this one. I think you four are good. Okay, and you. Me... Put you there. I don't think I need you. I think let's put you right there for funsies. There's no room for you. However, let me see. There might be something that they might have. And if they do, hooray. If they don't, well, it's Sims, I'm not surprised. Do. And just think, if I wasn't so stupid, I found it. If I wasn't so stupid, we could be enjoying, there we go. That looks nice. We could have been enjoying, me playing, Skyrim right now. I think I was gonna go for a lizard. Yeah, lizard. Argonian. Does that look... Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I was kind of looking forward to playing Skyrim, but I made mistakes, and I thought, you know, 3 or 4 hours before streaming, oh, I'll just delete all my mods and restart. That's not gonna cause disasters. Okay. Do you... Like that went close a little bit, but I think they're gonna we'll just live with that. There we go. My other game I wanted to play was House Flipper 2. But that game, it would, I don't understand. It ran fine. Like, I was playing it okay. But then I would look over to OBS, and like right now I'm seeing like the audio mixer and like the stuff that's moving because of the music and me talking. That stuff would be like very laggy, and then I would talk, but my my character wouldn't move. That cool. So I was like, okay, there's something wrong here. So I had to, you know, stop using it. I'm gonna give review. Which, if we went in there, I was going to decorate a loft, and I was going to use a white and red color scheme, so it would, oh god, a white and red color scheme, so it kind of looked like a comic book in a way. How's that look? All right. Oh, I need to get a new chair. This chair's not cutting it anymore. Okay. Thanks. I just wish it was like one thing over bigger, just a tiny bit bigger. Because like, I think they can still use that. But if not, I mean, I can get rid of it, but I just wish it was a tiny bit bigger. Which I probably should have just done when I was building everything, lay it out so I knew. but I didn't do it. Okay, so what can I don't like that. I want to use this. I love using this thing, but it's always so impractical. There we go. Oh, so we have three different light switches, which the house I used to live in had this light switch. Yeah, you can't even see that. It had this light switch. I never knew how to use it. Luckily, it was for like the house I used to live in. For some reason, those people liked lights. So like, okay, so you'd go into the bathroom, and it would have the normal light that you turn on. No. Oh, God, I have to draw this just to show. Okay, so here's the bathroom. There would be like a little like half wall right here. We could like in like a little shelf so you can store stuff. This would be the bathtub. It was a pretty big bathtub. Here would be the door, toilet right here, and then like the cabinets and the sink. It was a one bathroom house, by the way. And to also just give you an idea of this insane place. And also, this would jut out just a smidge, so there would be a little bit of a wall right here, so you wouldn't actually see. You know what I mean? Checking. So it'd kind of be like half that, but I can't do that. But to just show you what this house was like. Okay, that might be a little too much. That was the only window in the bathroom. Okay. That was the only window in the bathroom. We were on the second floor, and luckily we looked out through a bunch of like, it was kind of trees, and then like a lot of land, and then like another house where I did in fact see somebody from that window when I was like, you know, going to the bathroom. I was looking out this window because it was nighttime, and it's 2 a.m. taking a dump and looking out that window at night. It's so peaceful. It's so nice. But that being said, okay, there's no, god damn it, there's no house there. Was I able to look across the yards into another person's window and see somebody fully naked? Yes. Yes, I was. That was an experience. But yeah. But anyway, so let me show you the light situation. So, light here, all different switches too. Light here for the the tub and shower. Then we had a heating lamp for some god reason. And then there would be which I think all this is the one good idea they had. All bathrooms should have this. There was a switch And there would be like this lights right here that were like 60% dimmer than all the other lights in that room. So you could turn them on during the middle of the night to see, because they had cats and those cats would always want to be stepped on for some reason. But yeah, that's that. And that was even the worst room. In the living room, there was like, I kid you not, 15 different light switches. And now they don't even own the house anymore. Okay, so let me think. Oh god, okay. Do I want to... Actually, no, I have to draw this. I have to... Yeah, I have to show. I don't... I mean, so I got a room kind of done. Okay. Because... I need somebody to experience what I experienced for like 8 years. This might be, yeah, okay, that's good. It wasn't a big room. It's funny because like before me and my boyfriend moved in there, they just redid their place, and unfortunately our room was the only room they didn't actually get to redo. So it wasn't bad, but you know what I mean. I just need to lay this out so you can see. All right, so there's a sectional. Section like that. Stereo system that was not that cool whatsoever. And then oh god, would they have that here? I don't know. That's way too big. And a display case, a little about that size. Okay. Oh, right. And then... Shit. What the fuck would it be? That would go into the dining room. Okay. So. Just to make it easier. Okay. Okay, so one light switch, which had a and all these light switches too, let me make sure you know this, had a dimmer. So it would be like the switch that you turn on and off, and then a little dimmer thing that you would move up and down next to it. Okay. So there'd be one for that, to turn on that, and then next to that one would be a separate one. Hold on, it's loading. There'd be a separate one for the light that came on. That was attached to the thing. Let's do like that. I kind of like how it looks. I might actually use that. Okay. So that was 2. Then we had 2 of these going around the room. So imagine like there are different switches, but it's probably the same lights. So one was like an orange color that would tint the room orange, and the other one was a blue color, and it would just go around the room completely. All right, so that's 4. Then for some reason, let me. Okay, so let me art here and then art here or something. There'll be another switch for where would it be? Would it be? I know they have it for the 2 lights that did. Motherfucker, where is it? That would be another light. That would be another switch. And then you would have just the normal kind of lights. That would be another switch. So what are we up to right now? So let me see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And like I said, all the dimmers. Oh right, and then for some random reason, there would be more wall lights. I'll just use this, I guess. Here and here. Or kind of in that area. Which means another light switch. And I think that was it. So yeah, so they were all the lights in this room. Which, ooh. Give me 1 second. I don't think it's here anymore. I think I lost it, unfortunately. The funny thing is, when it was me and like my roommates, we did not, we weren't the fan of lights. Oh, even better. Actually, I might be able to show this house a little bit. Even better, in the kitchen, my roommate installed a underneath one of the cabinets a DVD player, so you could like pull it down and put in a DVD, and it had like a screen, so you can like watch something while you're cooking. I might have. I built that house before, so I might be able to show. If I yes, here it is. How big is that? I'm in a showing mood now. The thing is, like, this house, you could see the potential it had, and it was on this like the best lot you could ever want in a house. And like you go in the backyard, and in the very back of the backyard, the backyard is just like trees everywhere, so it was like nicely shaded. Had like a giant one of those like giant trees that can easily hold like a swing, which it did. In the very back was bamboo. There was a stream going through it. Like a little like, babbling brook shit going on. Honestly, if I had the money and like a smart, I would have totally gotten that. I would have bought that house when they put it up for sale. I love that house. All right, so I think, let me just make sure. Okay, so this is that house. It's a little bit different, because those people were hoarders. So this is it kind of cleaned up and simmed. But I can at least show you the layout and everything. Also, I think I made this in a farm, and it wasn't a farm. And you can actually see what a house that I fully finished looks like, because I can never get anything done. Except if it's food, which I am hungry. I had like 3 slices of pizza at like 12. Okay, so here's the house. Now, basically all of this right here doesn't exist in the actual thing. That doesn't exist. This doesn't exist. They certainly had the room for a pool. But this stuff does. Also, this would probably be a little bit further back. But okay. Also, there should be a basement. But I guess I said, fuck that. So, you would never go into the front door. Okay, no front door. You would instead go through the back door. And here would be the kitchen. Which is the only difference. Oh god, why did I do that? That seems weird. So the stove and this stuff are swapped in the real version, and then there's like a shelf kind of thing that goes along here, but everything else is pretty much where it is. And then these should be technically lower, so it would be let me see if I can show you. Not small, but there would be a like that. See what I mean? And then here's the laundry room. This is much bigger than the laundry room we had, but you know, I wanted to dream. Then we have the dining room. God, this is a really nice house I made. Jesus. Why can't I do this shit anymore? I never saw a table in a dining room. It was always filled with shit. Be it clothes or like four cat glitter boxes. Here's the room I just told you about. Made a little nicer. And what happened to me? What happened to my Jesus? And then here is the front room that was a porch. And they enclosed it. This is also filled with stuff, but this part right here is pretty accurate. And then I added a bathroom here because we didn't have a bathroom. And in fact, there should be a door right here that leads to the basement. But yeah, that's that. And about right here, actually, about right there is where we found my roommate's body when he OD'd. Fun lore. And my god, I'm starting to feel bad for myself. Seriously, what the fuck happened? This is absolutely, there's nothing about this part that looks anything like the real version of this house. Because in the real version of this house, there was 2 bedrooms, both small as shit. I like this house. I really liked this house. I forgot how good this house was. Oh, that's cute. And we did have a hot tub. Huh. I have been saying I've been wanting to play this actual game. I might use this house. Because I keep on trying to make small stuff, but I just kind of get like, you know, I don't feel like I just don't have the how did I build this? Why did I? How? Seeing this makes me want to go outside and just stare off into the distance and just contemplate my life choices. Okay, so I think... Yeah, I think I might actually use this house. Although, a part of me wants to, like, update it a little bit because this was... Let me see. This was a while ago I made this house. And there's been a lot of updates to this, game. Did I miss it already? I think I did. I'm just looking. I think that this is the version of the house I'm like, this is that house, this is the ultimate version of the house I lived in, I guess you can call it. I forgot about all the houses I made. And like now it's like, I mean, you guys see it. It's like it's like a struggle for me to like do anything. Yeah, so this was okay, so this was right when Cottage Living came out. Which we can actually check. Packs. So since Cottage Living, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 main. Well, now 8, because I don't have the newest one yet. Main big expansion packs. But all right. Actually, if you would indulge me, I kind of want to just look at some other houses, because this might also help me get inspiration that I've been lacking recently. Insensitive. Oh, insensitive C. That's how. Okay, jeez. I was like, what? Give me 1 second. All right. So here, let's do the very first house I uploaded to the 2019. I don't even know if this one might not even be, some of them aren't furnished. Okay, so this was when Strangerville came out, because I can see the windows. Already I would have made this higher. Let's see. Yeah, so it's not. So I'm guessing it's cute though. Very cute. Kitchen, it's fucking big ass kitchen. That, I'm guessing that's the bathroom. I don't know what this would be. Maybe a laundry room? And then, oh, master bedroom because that, and then another bedroom. Okay. Honestly, that's, I don't hate it. Oh, and I used oh, as in, I use this kind of wallpaper, which I never do anymore. Did not mean to do that. I guess it's gonna take a little bit to load, but I'll show you the biggest house I ever made, which I hope to one day recreate and do better. Shit. Oh, here it is. $2 million, which is a feat in this game. God, I hope this doesn't. This is gonna. Oh God. This might slow stuff down a little bit. Okay. My computer is getting louder and louder as we watch. Here we go. Wait, no, it's not yet. Let it load up everything. It's getting there. Slowly. I wonder how long it took me to do this. It had to be at least like maybe like a couple weeks. I've never been. There's some people who can like sit for like 6 hours straight and just do this stuff. I can't do that. Let everything render. Oh, that's good. I can hear the music. How are we doing? Alright, so that's just an odd color, I guess. Okay, so here we go. Hello? Okay. No, I saw what you meant too, because the audio things were not moving. Okay. So, if I move the camera at all, it would mess up. So I hope you liked the front of that house. God damn it. Well, eventually I'm going to... If eventually I'm gonna get a better computer. Let's see what else I can. Oh, here is a gaming lounge I made. This should be okay to show. Generic. I don't know. I think there's been something that's been like, I don't think it's a virus because that's been like minorly affecting the PC lately. Um, but it's not. I can't say it's like. I don't know. Maybe it's like just like there's like a different like a small like code break or something. I don't know how to say it. Now the only thing is, why is this taking? I don't remember this. I don't remember this being that like this big of a place for it to be loading this long. Unless because of the house before, it's going to take a little bit longer. Huh. Maybe if I move to a different... I don't... Maybe if I move to a different lot. Huh. Okay. Bump ba dum bum bump. Well, it's fun. Alright, let me load up the thing again. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll try to show this one again and then I'll get off, I guess. Alright, so let's see that work. Let's see if this works a little bit better. I guess we can start with, let's start with a small one. Uh, yes, come on. Okay. So this little ditty is based off something went wrong here. The Sims for PlayStation 2 had a story mode, and this is the second house you would get. And technically, all of this should be gone because the entire kitchen was burned down. But okay, so that loaded good. Okay. Hmm. I guess we'll do. All right, if it doesn't work this time, I don't know. There we go. Okay, so this is obviously supposed to be in a much smaller lot. This is a karaoke, or no, not karaoke, gaming lounge. Okay, so you'd go in, gaming room with 3 computers, bathroom, that with, we have more gaming stations now. Virtual reality with that thing right there. Is there any upstairs? Oh, there isn't anything upstairs. Okay. But this house is a lot making me really wonder why it wouldn't load. That's weird. A little deck area, you know, nothing special. And then back here, you know, if you a bar area, some lounges, some, you know, just to sit. If you're really bad at a game, they would, you know, yeah, they would do that to you. Hooray. So I had to use these lights, but now we have the strip lights, which I could use instead. But I do like how this looks. Huh, okay. Let me see. Anything else I can show? Oh, okay, so this... Oh, this was... Okay, that was a shell. Here's another shell challenge. I think this is the only time that Lil Simsy commented on. And she like, by far is the most popular simmer in the thing. Like, yeah, I'll give you an example. Can I... Most popular. Okay, so my most popular thing is this, which honestly isn't my favorite. Isn't my favorite thing I built, but it has 326 downloads. Now, Simsy. Most popular. Her most popular build has almost 400,000 downloads. Also, she like builds like an entire house every single day. So, you know, there's a difference. uh let's see what this looks like. Okay, so I think this is supposed to be a karaoke. I don't know, maybe just a lounge. Ooh. Okay, so there's that. Karaoke. Okay, so yeah, it's karaoke. Bathroom. Ooh, I do like this. Although I'm pretty sure it would give you a migraine after a while. This is supposed to be a dancer in there. You're supposed to like just look. That whatever that is. Up here, a little hookah area, or sorry, bubbles. I do. Oh man, this looks kind of cool. And then just like a walkway area, basketball thing. Oh, I do. Although these clearly aren't sectioned off properly, and I'm kind of like, why did I do that? I think I need to make something that's neon lit. I think that's what I'm missing here. But I think that, let's try one more if I can find it. Oh, I'm still in I'll do newest. Okay. I'll show this one. So this one was right after Snowy Escape came out. And honestly, I would like to like do something like this again. But maybe a tiny bit smaller. So we have this. Oh wait. Do I not have a... I thought I had a version that was finished. Oh, did I click on the wrong one? Hold on. I want to show the right one. Oh, here we go. Okay. But yeah, so after this, I'm gonna get off. Gonna hopefully find somebody to raid. I am in the mood for a burger. I have the stuff to make it. Well, I have a burger and bun. I have no condiments. Okay. It just crashed. Do I want to... I'll try one more time. I have to figure, I have to know if it's, yeah. Try one more time, give it the old college try. And I'll put it on the actual right lot as well so you can get the full effect. I will say it's I think my favorite style, like the interior just like style in real life, is industrial. I love like metal stuff. I don't even know. Okay. And I like turning like what looks like a empty, just cold brick box into like this like cozy living space. But in Sims, and I guess in my like fantasy, where like money isn't an issue, my favorite style is like, ooh, I do like Victorian as well. And I would always tell myself, if I had a Victorian, I would build a Victorian manor, but it would have to have like it needs secret passages. Did I? Oh, did I? Hello? I don't think I didn't hit the right thing. Wait. Did they change that? Or maybe it's because, so they might have changed this. I haven't been here in a very long time. Or it might be a oh god, it might be a mod I have, because this should all be covered by snow. Like, because right now we're on a snowy mountaintop, but yeah, so it might just be a mod I have. So if I go into live mode, you would see it, but I can't do that. But my favorite thing is Japanese architecture, like, like that, but modernized, so it has like all like the cool lights and like, you know what I mean, like the perfect mix of like traditional and like I guess almost like a futuristic. But let's see if this works. God, I hope it does. Okay. I don't know why I would unless I did something to this house. There we go. Okay. Yeah. So I think, let me get rid of these things just a little bit. So all this, all this should be covered by snow. Which I think I definitely have a mod that gets rid of snow so you can build better. So that, okay. And we have a hot springs onsen. Okay. This is also, I have this here. What in the fuck? Gee, okay. Well, this is also when we had platforms. So everything is on a platform. We have this, which doesn't really go at all, but apparently I just like this idea back then. We have a more traditional room. How big are these walls? Oh, these walls could have been smaller. A kitchen. I probably wouldn't use, because these came with that pack, with the Japanese pack, but it's just empty shelving, so I probably would choose something different. Just out in the middle of nowhere, I mean, just laundry right here. A bathroom here. Living room. I guess an office, it looks like. Then upstairs. 1, 2. I do like this bedroom. 3, 4 bedrooms. 5 bedrooms. I guess this would be like maybe like the guest or butler's room. This is pretty big. This monstrosity of a bath. Why is there a couch here? What was I doing? Oh god, I kind of want to rebuild this. And then the master bedroom. I kind of want to rebuild this. Like, there's some parts of it I really do like, but it's like, I think what I was going for is like a traditional Japanese house that was bought by somebody who had like a really gaudy like aesthetic and had too much money. So that's why we have like these here's the entrance. Not too, okay. Then yeah, okay. I kind of want to redo this house. And then here's the this is not too bad. Although I would make it a little bit smaller. At least this area. This you can't. How much is this? 470,000. Okay. Imagine having, in today's world, getting all this for $400,000. And then here's the basement, the rec room. What in the world? Okay, I dig this area. This is pretty fun. Although I am kind of curious. Let me see. 417,000. Okay, so I got rid of that room. It went down to just under 300,000. So that room alone was over $100,000. Well, in the bathroom. But yeah, so I might off stream at least rebuild this, because that might take me a while to get right. And I think I'm gonna do the same layout, just shrink it and just a little edits. Like right here, there should be a wall right here, and then maybe make this a bit smaller. So yeah. Also, why is this a different color? I am. Like, this is definitely a house that Like, to use this house, you would need 1 cheats. You like this is definitely like a 12 plus family house. Which I guess if I could just do double beds or something. I don't know, whatever. Okay. Second. Okay. All right, so I think we have an idea. I finally have inspiration a little bit. I just need to plan and figure shit out. Hooray. Okay, so God, I'll save it. I have to give this stream, like, if it's out of a 10, this stream was like a 3. This was bad. This wasn't a good thing for me. But they all can't be winners. But, okay, so let me see if anybody is live. Alright, I guess we can do Bruntley. Thanks. At least I could show that I do have the ability to build. It's just that ability went away as I wanted to stream. Isn't that great? Hold on. How long is this? Okay, he just started. Okay, so as per usual, be nice, be kind. He's a bear. A lot of people I follow actually rate him a lot, so give me. Did I do it? Did I spell it right? Hold on. Need to make sure. All right, so I probably won't be on tomorrow. Maybe I might not be on tomorrow. I'll see. But if I do, hopefully I'll have at least a start of a plan for a house. But yeah, like I said before, I hope you all have a nice day or night wherever you are. And yeah. All right. Yeah, I'll see you guys later, okay? Have a good whatever.